Oh, I'm still scorched.
And no, I'm not.
Because I'm on fire now. In fact, I am fire.
Where did the ash come from?
Well, his skin.
Well, obviously not, because it's just black dust. But, you know... It's,
Well, shut up.
It's not how burns work. Just saying, like... if you have blackened skin, you are so far beyond salvation that it's
But I have a
not
magic
even
hat.
funny.
Yeah, really, at that point, your only option is ripping off the skin and putting new skin on.
Skin crafts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that mission in Trauma Center, for the record.
Another moon. I have freaking 42 of the things. I really should just leave, and who cares about the stupendous stew? But alas, we gotta do it anyway.
Well, I mean, you don't have to, but you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing's saying you have to play the game at all.
Because I'm a
Turn it
nice,
off.
I'm a nice guy. Oh, you're back.
Oh, okay,
Hat.
that answers that question. Like, I was actually wondering how long do they stay in the piranha plant's mouth.
A while. Don't. But now I can get my, you know.
Oh yeah, that reminds me that you technically have to capture both types of piranha plants. We were
Yeah.
talking about this in an earlier part where the piranha plants are one of the hardest things to figure out that you can even capture for the complete capture list. But you do have to do it, and there's both poison variety piranha plants and
Fire.
fire varieties, so you have to make sure you get both. Which is, as you might
Dumb.
expect, yeah, a little dumb. I mean, okay, so I like this platforming section. I think I like it a little bit more in the Koopa free running, just because it forces you to do some of the cool tricks that get you up quickly. For some reason, I remember not liking part of this, and I don't remember why. Because none of this has looked particularly annoying so far.
Well, I'm sure it's annoying to do really fast, but
Yeah. Because long vertical platforming sections like these, where you can fall down easily and have to redo a whole bunch of this, are my worst nightmare. That's actually, again, we were talking about Mario Sunshine over again. Like, one of my least favorite parts of that game is the part in Peanut Park where you're trying to, I think it's the first mission, where you're trying to get the Electro Koopa off the thing. That's one of my least favorite missions in the game, because if you make one mistake, you have to do the entire climbing section all over again, which is, as you might expect, a pain in the butt.
Which is why I always clip through the Ferris wheel.
That's not, yeah, that doesn't make the game better, John, if you have to cheat.
I'm saying if there's a workaround, you use the workaround.
Yeah, but that doesn't make the game better.
It makes it
No.
more tolerable.
Yeah.
But that's cheating. That's taking the easy way out, and I refuse to do that. I'm gonna
It's
be
the
miserable
smarter
and I'll
way
like
out.
it.
The food chunks in this stew pot make me actually hungry, although that might be because I haven't eaten yet.
That'll do it.
You actually do want to break them open, though, because they have coins and health inside.
yeah.
I actually broke open, I think, all of them on purpose.
I hate chunky stew.
Which is actually probably what would give you an achievement if this were a different... Okay, I
they were
forgot
different.
how gross that looked.
Yeah. She's literally yakking all over the stew, and people are going to eat this shit later.
Yeah, it's still...
Stupendous, you mean stupendous.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just going to say I'm not taking the first bite, alright?
This is our restaurant's signature dish, barf bowl. And, you know, we just don't understand why customers aren't buying it. Help us, Gordon Ramsay.
You'll throw up from its deliciousness.
That said, this guy has some amazing projectile vomiting powers.
He can, like, make it so that
He's
there's...
mastered the art.
He can make it so that there's, like, holes in them and stuff like that. He's really, really talented.
Very weird.
He's a barf bender.
Okay, that's a phrase I thought I'd never want to hear, and I guess I'm right.
Just a barf bender. It's my favorite Avatar character.
Like, they bring up bloodbending in Korra, is it? But if I were a
bloodbending is actually
Was in the original.
it's actually as early as Last Airbender, where I think there's this thing with Katara and
Yep.
some other bloodbender or something.
What I
favorite
do
comic.
instead,
I
though,
haven't
is
watched
just
that
mess
season
with
yet.
someone's stomach fluid in order to give them heartburn. You know, just to be a dick. Like, not to seriously hurt them or whatever, but like mix it around in there so that they get heartburn. You know.
Well, I mean, barf is primarily made out of water, so you could potentially bend it, I guess.
You think it was experimenting with that taught Amon how to use bloodbending to take bending away? I still don't understand how that works.
Wait, he used bloodbending to take the ability to bend
He used
it all
blood
away?
bending to he used blood bending to take the ability to bend away in an imitation of what Avatar Aang did to the Fire Lord at the end of the first series. It was,
What did he do at the
Well,
end
how
of
would
the...
how would bloodbending? I mean,
At
was
the
it
end of the
like,
first
are you-
series, a magical giant turtle comes out of nowhere and lets Aang take bending away so that he can just cheat his way around the question of
Is
how
it
do
right
I
to
beat
kill
this?
someone to save the world?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it
okay,
was-
so
it
they
was-
copped out. Okay, that...
Yeah. Yeah. If there's one flaw to the Avatar shows, it's that they do kind of dip into Deus Ex Machina territory here and there. They're still damn good shows, good enough to make up for it, but you know. Eh. Eh.
How are you all the utensil people?
That seems very impractical.
There are a lot of forks here, but there doesn't seem to be any spoon.
No, the spoon people got wiped out in the Great War of 1976.
Is a spoon?
Lousy
Is a spork person like transsexual or something?
All I'm saying is I think we might be inside the Matrix and it might have glitched out. The only thing it remembers is that there is no spoon, but the
There is no
computer is
spork.
the
There
computer
is
is
no
just
spork.
high off itself. So all it can translate that thought into is, "Wow, fork people." Decorative utensils. Okay.
That's like, okay, you see, that probably to these people is like hanging a dead body on the wall. Like, that's dark, man. Jeez.
No, but like that's a real thing from the real world. Decorative utensils, but okay. I mean, I suppose we hang weapons on the walls, but we still eat with forks.
I am totally a chef. Yes.
So in the Mario universe, were forks based off these people, or did these people evolve to
Evolved to
fork-like
look like
shapes
forks.
afterwards?
Which came
Maybe
first?
they're Transformers.
Which came first, the chicken or the egg? The cow or the milk?
The egg. The egg. The egg came first. This is
Yeah.
scientifically provable.
Is it?
Yes, because evolutionarily...
Dinosaurs came before chickens, and dinosaurs laid eggs.
Okay, well, first off, that's a cop-out answer. But secondly...
Well, I mean, it's technically true.
I know it's technically true, but you're missing the point. The point is that two almost chickens had sex. Their evolutionary genes made the first chicken.
Yeah,
which was in an
dinosaurs.
egg. No,
Okay. I'm going to stop you there.
Don't ruin it for me!
As a dedicated internet pseudo-intellectual, it is my duty to remind you that the theory of evolution is still a theory. No,
I'm demanding that you put that
yeah,
in your
well,
Twitter
so is the
bio,
theory of
motherfucker.
gravity, and here we are.
I know. I'm just pulling your leg.
No, you're
Okay,
not.
good.
My leg's right
Chicken
here.
leg.
Oh, crap. How'd you get here, Lewis? Jam. Let go of my leg, please. We can save that for later.
Hot pot.
Look at this guy doing his zombie apocalypse preparation hoarding crap with his endless pile of food there.
His endless pile of vegetables on top of a pile of salt.
Yeah, dude, don't you realize that you don't want perishables if you're going to be preparing for the zombie apocalypse, all right?
Your sodium intake is through the fucking roof.
Here's my question. How do these people even eat? They have no
Maybe
mouths.
okay.
Same way Wild D's do.
Maybe they don't eat, and that's why they cook, so that other people can enjoy the pleasure that they themselves are forbidden from having.
Disagreed. No one's that selfless.
Mr. Rogers is.
Yeah, but he's dead.
Mr. Rogers is a myth. Don't you know?
I don't want conspiracies.
Oh god, I'm sad now.
Oh, okay, good. The video's still going. It froze for just long enough that I thought that
It's
I
like,
paused
no,
it by
I don't want to
accident.
end on Mr. Rogers is dead tangent.
Well, no, I thought that I had paused the video by accident for some reason. Also, the rabbits in this game are not nearly annoying enough to get. Okay, Mario Galaxy and Mario 64 have taught me that these things should be a pain in the ass. These young children are spoiled.
Worst rabbit though? What would you say? What was the name of the rabbit in 64?
Mips. I hate that. I hate that
Mips.
asshole.
Yeah, Mips was probably my least favorite rabbit.
That's okay. That actually is one thing about Mario 64 DS that I don't like. In order to unlock all the mini games, you have to chase like 30-something rabbits.
It's
across.
Donkey Kong 64 syndrome. You have to run through the entire castle area with every character.
Yeah, and a lot of them are in the same spots, so it's
Yeah, but
it's
they're just
either-
character locked for some reason.
because each character has their own type of mini game. Like Luigi has the
Yeah.
gambling ones.
Which is weird. You think it'd be Wario.
Wario has like the actiony ones, if I remember correctly.
Wario has the best ones
Well, the mini games in Mario 64 DS are actually really good. Like, I mean,
for the most part. There are some dumb ones, but
I mean, yeah, there are. Of course, there's gonna be some duds.
So
but-
my favorite is my Yoshi's pedal picking is a masterpiece.
Oh, well, Yoshi's kind of suck, but there were a lot of surprisingly really good ones in there. So, to the point where I was actually really happy when they got brought back in New Super Mario Brothers. Because I spent probably more time playing those mini games than I did playing the actual game in Super Mario 64 DS.
well, that's a particularly easy mood.
You almost got sucker punched by a fireball there.
But
it
Ryan,
would've been
if you
fine.
had on assist mode, it would take you'd have even more time to make sure that you got it.
Nah, I'm good. I don't need the help.
You sure?
Yes,
Okay.
but yeah, I have 51 moons.
Is that
Jeez,
all the
Mario,
ones
can't
you
use
can
the
get?
doorknob.
Yeah, these are all the moons you can get in the kingdom until post game.
Wow, Mario, you're a mess.
Am I?
Yes.
How?
Have you looked at yourself lately?
I
Wearing
look the same.
cleats, burning yourself to death to talk to Captain Toad? You need help.
Well, this mess still makes more than you.
When's Super Cappy Odyssey?
Never.
I like how they only show like 7 or so moons when he throws them out above his head, but then when they stream into the ship, there's like 550 fucking of them.
Jesus Christ, I was over 50 as shit.
It takes like a good 3 minutes because it is possible due to the warp paintings to get all of the post-game moons.
Oh, no,
Actually,
you could reasonably get like
several
if you
hundred.
do like if you get the bare minimum till you beat the game, you could have like 600 like going in there at once or something.
You can't have all of them because you do need to take the ship to, I think, Dark Side and Darker Side. But a good
Yeah.
like 600 or 700 you can get in there at once, and it takes like a good 5 minutes. It's actually kind of funny. I mean, although at that point you can like get up and take a piss, go refill your drink or whatever, and you're still probably good. So that's a nice bonus.
That's something, yeah.
Man, just 2 moons off from an even 400. That pisses me off.